Добрый день.
Добрый день.
Добрый день. Привет.
Классно. Добрый день. Это чудесный стокгольмский вечер и площадь Медборгар-Платцен. И мы пришли сюда, чтобы... Кстати, познакомьтесь, это Фредерик, а это Джон. Они семья, и мы решили пойти с ними в обычный шведский супермаркет, чтобы узнать, что шведская семья покупает себе на неделю.
И что, собственно, из себя представляет
Да?
шведская продуктовая корзина?
Да, в Швеции две главных сети Коop и Ика. Мы пойдем в Коop прямо за нами. Точнее, прямо перед нами.
How often every week you go to the grocery store?
Almost a bit every day.
Almost a bit every day.
We shop a bit every day for the dinner or maybe lunch at weekends or yeah.
So you don't
You don't
buy
do the main shopping maybe once a week?
No,
No.
Why?
So,
I don't know. It's maybe we think about a couple of hours before dinner what we want to make.
okay.
So it's no planning actually.
I think many people who lives in the city, they normally when they go and buy groceries, there's a lot of things to carry. So it will be like just for the day or for next days, 2 days or 3 days.
so in the city you don't plan?
Not really. Not. It's more like family do the plannings and have their groceries, and they have maybe a car and they will go and drive to do their groceries in a larger shop. But mainly in these shops that are in the city, many people go on a daily basis to purchase. Oh, what do I want to eat today?
We do
Or-
that.
So, what do you normally eat for the week? Do you eat meat or fish or vegetarian?
Meat, and now more and more vegetarian, and so it's mix of poultry, and mostly poultry if it's meat, I think. For instance, if we buy pork, then it's from a friend that has his own pigs. We mostly buy from him sausages or cutlets.
When we buy meat, we tend always to choose ecological meats.
Sustainable or whatever.
Okay.
No, but it's what you eat should have been living happy and having a good life before they're consumed. So
Yeah, this is quite typical store, neither bad nor good for larger towns in Sweden, and I have a bit of everything, and nothing is like special for this store or anything, but it's
it has a good
Typical
range.
Swedish
Yeah, it's a typical Swedish store where you would
Yeah.
find basically everything and both high and
It's easy to find stuff from different areas of the world, almost in every store today, if it's Thailand or Chinese or some Middle Eastern countries also.
So, do you yet have a plan for tonight's dinner?
No.
Do you buy vegetables in Coop or maybe Ika?
Yeah.
And what kind of vegetables?
Depends on the recipe,
Yeah,
I
it
guess.
depends, but what
often
do
we
usually...
like a lot of
cabbage, different
Cabbage.
styles,
different cabbage.
black or green or...
That would be more season, in the autumn and so on. It's the cabbage season, but you still find cabbage today. And what we love to do is to grill cabbage to get a nice charcoaly flavors on the cabbages.
What about bread in supermarkets?
No, maybe...
No, I wouldn't buy this
Okay.
type of bread. Then I would go to a bakery. You don't know what they put in the bread, really. What I would buy here is hard bread. Typical Swedish.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
These are the breads that are typical Swedish and that I really, really like.
Yeah.
What do you do with this kind of bread?
What don't we do with that kind of bread? We eat it. I like just with butter and cheese. We have cheese in the
For breakfast? Or?
for breakfast, and even as a snack later on in the evening if
Or
you're still
with
hungry.
sliced eggs and caviar.
Caviar,
If you
that
try
is.
this Swedish
What
caviar,
kind of...
it's
Kalles?
salty
Kalles.
Kalles, yeah.
Exactly. This type of bread are
Yeah.
delicious, and you have the nice little charred parts of it.
I hope you get it up in the northern parts of Sweden because all that is from
Yeah,
the
that
northern
is
parts.
typical
it's
northern.
like sami bread.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
bread.
And it's very good also when you serve a dinner. To instead of having like in France, you would always have baguette
Okay.
to the food.
You buy meat here?
some minced meat maybe.
meat?
Yeah, but usually we have a lot in our freezer now because we bought from a corporation facility up in the northern parts who gathers a lot of different farmers and they come and do what is it called when they slaughter them?
Yeah.
At like
Slaughter them?
slaughterhouse. Yeah, slaughterhouse. It's like a collective,
Yeah.
and it's really good meat. And it's cows that has been out, or cows that has been given milk and gotten old, so they don't give any more milk, and then they slaughter them.
Okay.
And then you get really nice meat.
It's ecological, good meat, and also you don't have the middle hand, which is Coop or Ica, that takes the
Yeah.
price. You know, so you buy directly from the producer. And
What's your typical budget for the dinner?
It's about maybe 6,000 or 6,000. Yeah, crowns. Yeah.
500-600 евро в месяц.
For food at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you have for breakfast?
It's the same
Cheese, Kalles?
It's the same every morning. It's buttermilk with muesli, with filmjölk, or boiled eggs with caviar.
And he has done granola.
Granola.
by
Okay.
himself,
Himself.
which is
Okay.
Yeah. So that's now for breakfast.
Do you eat that much cheese?
yeah, we pretty much cheese.
Swedish cheese or
Swedish
or French
cheese.
cheese?
We call them hushållsost, and it's I don't know what that would be in English, but it's it's a pretty mild cheese. It's
Mild
not that it's not a dessert cheese.
No.
Yeah.
Whereas French cheese, they don't eat cheese for breakfast. They would eat after dinner and have something a bit stronger.
Herrgård or prästost.
I like it very
Yeah,
much.
me
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
And also kvibille.
yeah.
And what
Cheddar
about
Swedish.
Svezia?
Svezia,
yeah.
Yeah, it's got quite.
It's his favorite Swedish
Yeah,
cheese.
okay, that's funny. Because one of our best friends is worried that it's going to disappear because it's not so common anymore.
Okay.
But I'm with you, it's really good. And this is maybe the most famous Swedish. It's up from where you are going. Yeah. It's very good.
From north?
It's from the north, yeah.
Okay.
And it's very good to make food with. If you make sauces or gratin, it's really tasty.
And what do you think about this caviar in tubes?
Kalles?
Yeah, Kalles
Kalles.
is the original. We will always look for the MSC mark.
And what is it?
It shows that this is sustainable fishing.
Oh, cute.
Everything is sustainable.
Yeah.
So, which is pretty important also,
Yeah.
so we know that.
So there is Kalles original. This one is
That
smoked.
that one is this
Their own brand.
their own brand.
And
Coop's brand.
yeah, and then there is one that says mild.
Yeah. So different
less
people.
salty?
It's less salty and less smoky also.
And then there is
Smoked,
a
yeah.
kind when it's mixed with the cream cheese, I think.
Yeah, so Kalle, they have done different brandings and different products with they had ones
We have
with
this
banana.
kind of caviar with
Yeah,
bread,
this- yeah, the-
with eggs, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
standard.
Every
Smoked,
company
salty.
has its own fantasy. So.
Yeah.
And what do you think about these salami in supermarkets?
No? I don't know. I mean, it's okay. You probably can find things that are okay, but it's always additives, you know,
Okay.
like
Sugar usually.
preserving.
But usually you can buy it in the count at the manual.
The manual.
Yeah. That's-
Where they
that-
cut it.
that's
Yeah,
better,
for you.
yeah.
That is better than buy all the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Страшно представить, что Фредерик и Джон сказали бы о колбасе, которая продается в наших супермаркетах.
So what about the milk?
Yeah.
We have smetana. That is.
Yeah, we have that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you have
Yes.
all kinds of yogurt.
Yeah. And
Yep.
different kinds of
А где здесь
crème
сметана?
fraîche. Here.
Ah, вот я вижу.
Yep. This is a new.
Вот это завтра буду
Покажи, как это.
Ага, смотри.
This is a new product that goes
product?
also with it's like soured cream.
Sour cream.
Yeah.
You know what is kefir?
Yeah, we have that also.
You have it also.
How do you use smetana in your food?
Use it sometimes to make like cold sauces usually, or in if you make some like stew or something. If you want to get acidic taste, then nice fat round also. So it's like crème fraîche.
Okay. Russians liked very much to add some smetana into the soup.
Yeah, like borscht.
Yes.
Ta-da. This is breakfast. This we would eat with breakfast with cereals, the granola that Frederick does. So we have also. I don't know if it's really Russian, but it's inspired.
It's
yeah.
Oh.
And even
I
there
mean,
we
the
have
pictures
shows.
beep, but the name is Russian.
So yeah, we would go for something because they are a bit sour-ish.
like
And what,
в цвета Швеции и Эстонии внезапно покрасили.
Украины, да.
И Украины. Внезапно
So
покрасили.
it's Ukrainian.
No, I mean the colors are Swedish, Estonian, and Ukrainian.
Okay.
So it's nothing to do with Russia.
Yeah.
and what is it? What is it?
This is also one that we buy, which is fjällfil. Fjäll is the mountains. Yeah.
Okay.
At the north. So and it's very spritzy, means that it's a bit like tangy in the taste. It's sourish and tangy.
Okay.
So it's nice fresh in the morning to eat that with your
What is the name of this thing?
fjällfil.
Fil is
Fil is buttermilk.
шведский кефир.
So you use it instead of milk in the cereal.
Yeah,
Like yogurt.
like yogurt.
Okay.
Ну, как пахта какая-то, она, видишь, чуть газированная. Как тан.
Как там? ага.
Да, но он более кремовый.
Какой-то йогурт с усатым мужчиной.
Нам из-за кадра говорят, что вот этот продукт больше похож на русскую сметану, чем то, что в Швеции называют сметаной. Прикольный сок, как у нас обычный фруктовый. Did you try it?
No, I
No, I don't think so.
Эко?
Here we come to the eggs. Same thing here. We would go for the ecology.
Ecology.
Yeah. So in that case, Änglamark is a good brand for. People say that I'm like old, the old pensions because I always check
yeah,
it.
I always check as well. Yeah.
That no one has broken. But that
Buy
is
egg white separately?
no.
No.
I mean, mainly people who do sports buy those just to get.
Вот это все, да?
Smör? Yeah. So we have two different type of smörs. One is for cooking and one is for spreading on for
Yeah.
breakfast. So we would go for something like bregot, or at least that one, which is ecological. And also something like normal smör. That's for
They
cooking.
reduce amount of salt.
Yeah, so they have normal salted, they have salted, and they have unsalted.
Unsalted.
Yeah.
Смотри, Вань. Кокос квадратный. То есть параллелепипедный.
Cocoa fat for deep frying.
Okay.
How many kinds of oil you have and butter in your house?
Oh, we have so maybe
Like rapeseed.
Rapeseed.
Rapeseed. Olive oil, of course. Walnut oil, of course, from Georgia.
And sunflower
seed, yeah.
seed oil, roasted sunflower.
Yeah, roasted, And sometimes different styles
Sesame oil we have,
from nuts. It's quite good to have, but always some neutral and some
What's
olive oil.
your normal neutral oil you cook on?
Rapeseed or sunflower.
Canned food?
Yes.
And what kind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly tomato.
Yeah.
I would say.
Passata?
Passata. Yeah.
Pulpa?
Yeah.
For sauces?
Yeah,
Yes,
or
exactly.
often the whole tomatoes like
okay.
this, plum tomatoes or something. Yeah, that a lot of that for making sauces. And beans also.
Also what we buy a lot.
It tastes better when you cook them yourself, but it takes time and planning. So this is
And what do you cook with them?
Beans.
I think it's good to have in salads or just to mix beans with salad gives you nice. You feel fuller and it's tasty.
Pasta, pesto, sauces?
No, we do our own pesto.
You do your own pesto.
Of course.
Of course. Okay.
But when I
What
do
about
my
pasta?
that would
that we
Or pasta integrale?
no, I
No.
prefer regular pasta.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't eat pasta that often, but when we eat pasta, then it should be a good, not integrale.
But I've been told one of you has some Italian roots.
So pasta needs to be very sacred.
Sacred,
I
okay.
prefer the dried pasta almost.
And what about one of the Swedish staples, mustard?
Yeah.
Like for this one, for instance, it says it's strong, but it's actually super sweet.
Yeah.
So when you buy sausage outside, I never say I want strong
Exactly.
because it's always very sweet. So this one is more like mild and not so sweet.
But that we always have like different kinds or
Dijon?
yeah.
Dijon.
Or the different one with the whole mustard seeds.
But in some recipes, when we use the Swedish one because it's very it suits that. It would be wrong to use that one, for instance.
Like this one. Regular
Yeah.
slots. Very straightforward mustard. But it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Or mix together different styles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the spices?
I usually hear that I buy too much spices and I have to throw them away after a couple of years. So I think we have maybe, I don't know maybe like one of this and maybe 1.5 equivalent at home. Yeah.
Nuts and seeds that we often buy and also have to spread over depending on the dish.
Salads or
So this is something
that's so good.
we often do. It's melon seeds, kernels, which we roast in oil and some salt. And then you can spread it over either a salad or
Are they peeled?
on fish
Yeah, they're peeled.
that we cook.
Yeah, they're so good.
Семечки дыни, да.
They get a bit.
Давай, Едгар.
Yeah, they're really good with some small amount of oil
Yeah.
and salt, and they pop when they're finished.
Do
Coffee.
you buy coffee at the supermarket that you drink, or you always go out for the coffee? I mean, coffee is a Swedish thing as well.
Yeah.
Don't.
Or you buy it somewhere specially roasted and
We buy it.
Of
No, we
course.
buy all different kinds. We have an espresso machine,
yeah,
and we also have the, for grinding and pour over.
pour over.
Yeah.
Целый холодильник селедки. Ну, может быть, не целый, но так написано.
Отдел так называется, селедка.
Да, отдел селедки.
The more simple, the better, I think. Like maybe Klädesholmen, it's quite nice brand.
We've been there last year.
Yes.
On the Clarice
Okay. Wow.
We just spent the whole day to get there. That's why.
Okay, so you try
For
the
us,
different,
yeah.
yes. Those I prefer. Or with mustard,
Okay.
or anchovies is also nice.
What do you think about this one?
No.
No.
I like it. Okay, I would not open it, in my apartment, then I would be killed by all the neighbors. But eating it outside and just a little bit with it gives a lot of flavor to. But you didn't
I
like.
tried it once. It was in a nice setting. And
You were born in Sweden,
yeah,
and you
with-
tried it once.
Yeah, with all the accompaniments.
Okay.
But it was really not for
Не бери. You buy fish from these shops?
Ага. Which one?
Which one?
This is one of my favorite fish. It's
Salvelinus alpinus.
Yeah,
Это
exactly.
альпийская, ну, как горная форель.
and the
Max,
salmon.
of course.
Salmon?
We like to do a bit Japanese food.
Yeah.
And what is really good is to marinate salmon in miso paste
Okay.
for a couple of days. It gives it a saltiness and a deep flavor.
So you never buy the...
I have bought for lunch sometime. I work in this building.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
go down and pick some. No, some of that, some of that.
Do you eat mayonnaise?
Yes.
Because it's a kind of stigma, you know? It's not like, no, it's stigma in Russia.
okay.
Russians eat a lot of mayonnaise, maybe not in Moscow, but if you go outside,
I love it.
Yeah, I love
you
it.
love it.
Yeah, and you can
But it's,
spice it up or as it is.
And people say it's too fat.
It's only egg and oil.
Действительно, да.
It's only egg and
Что там
oil,
может
yeah.
смещать-то, да.
And what about meatballs?
He's really good at it.
I'm the meatball man,
Uh-huh.
and I would never buy those. I
You roll your
I
meatballs
rolled my
yourself?
meatballs, and there's a special secret ingredients in my meatballs that I'm gonna share with you if you want. Anchovies, it's not anchovy. Yeah, Baltic herons, but you don't use a fish, but the marinade inside.
Yes.
You pour a bit of the marinade and mix it with the meat, minced meat, and that gives it a totally different flavor of the meatballs. If I do a kilo, maybe I'll have 2 tablespoons approximately.
You use it like fish sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like a fish sauce.
Вот на этом секретном ингредиенте мы, пожалуй, закончим. И возьмем с собой немного продуктов на ужин и на завтрак.
Пока-пока.
Пока-пока.
Hey, dog.
Hey, да.